morning, good afternoon, good evening. All right, let's weigh in on this P.Diddy situation while you guys take a ride with me. I've been trying to cut this video for a hot minute. Can't show my face because I'm driving right now, but if anybody want to see me, just look on my channel. Yeah, this P.Diddy situation is a unique situation. Prosecutors say that the crime committed in the privacy of the man's home. Okay? Let's give it a definition of what a freak off is. It's nothing but an orgy. It's been going on for centuries. Since the Roman times, the Egyptian times. The privacy of somebody's home. Like I said, the privacy of somebody's home. With consenting adults, no children, consenting adults having a party. Okay, they didn't raid the Playboy Mansion. No, they didn't raid the Playboy Mansion. They didn't raid Studio 54. They got drugs, orgy rooms. They didn't raid all these other places that they have all these. The rich have been doing this for centuries and years with orgies and this and that. So why pick on this man? This man, Sean Puffy Combs, is an idol, an icon. An icon. I know the guy. The nicest guy in the world will give you the shirt off his back. Will give you the shirt off his back. Representing Mount Vernon, salute to Heavy D. Salute to Guru, rest in peace. Salute to Pete Rock, CL Smooth. Salute to DMX, the Locks, aka Warlocks, Mary J. Blige, Westchester born people. Rest in peace, DMX. Okay, nobody was forced to go there. Okay, even if he flew people in, these people were adults. He flew in. Okay, saying they were escorts. So what? These are paid entertainment, as far as I'm concerned. You know how many rich people buy escorts daily? It's not a crime there. You know, then we go into this Cassidy video, okay? Did he really love Cassidy, okay? But, from what I was told, they had a lover's quarrel. He was in the shower. She took his clothes from the motel room. He had no clothes. He went out the shower. He found out she took all his clothes. Okay, of course he's gonna run out the door because he needed his clothes to leave. Did he beat her brutally like everybody said? No, he didn't beat her brutally. Did he pull her by the hair? No, he didn't pull her by the hair. Okay, he threw a swift kick at her and missed her. Then he grabbed her by the hoodie and dragged her. And grabbed the bag that had his clothes in it. Okay? He threw her face, but he didn't throw it at her. He just threw it because he was angry at the situation. You know how many times I've been in relationships and we have lovers' quarrels? It happens, yo. It happens. Women look through your things and they find things and they want to start trouble about it. Or they want to bring up things in the past. And you know, women are emotional creatures. Okay? They're going to start situations and fights out of nothing. Okay, Cassidy could have left any time she wanted to. She had her own money, her own place. Nobody forced Cassidy to do anything. Anything. She could have left any time she wanted to. Oh, when she was forced to sleep with male prostitutes, she didn't have to do that. She didn't have to. She didn't have to do anything that was done. She was holding a gun for Diddy. This was his woman. If he asked her to bag something for her, you know, she felt it was her duty to do so. Okay? Sean Puffy Combs is not a bad man. Y'all out here making him to be the worst thing since R. Kelly, which he is not. Which he is not. You know, now the government's worried about his safety and lockup. then give the man bail. He didn't run. He had all opportunities to run. The man came to New York knowing, to surrender, hoping that he would get bail, and they're giving him a raw deal. A very raw deal. I hope you guys like the ride. Just keep listening to what I'm saying, because what I'm saying is truth. And what I'm saying, I'm not trying to sell because it sells itself. Give the man bail if you're worried about him. He can't be put in general population. Of course he can't. Will he survive in his jail? Maybe not. Will he take his life? Who knows? When you live in a lap of luxury and then you put into a situation like this, this right here is something totally different for a person with that caliber. So back to Cassie, she's a beautiful woman. She moved on, and it hurts when you screw up and you move on and you hurt somebody that you love. Shout out to Cassie, she's a sweetheart, man. But, relationships can be funky sometimes, man. So, like I said, a freak off ain't nothing but an orgy that's been going on, and the crime happened in the privacy of his own house. Oh, we found a case of lubricant. So what? Oh, we found some baby oil. So what? Oh, there was drugs in it. So what? This was his house, yo. Okay, you should have raided it when there was drugs in it. Okay, why raid and rip this man's house apart? Why? Sean Puffy Combs is losing millions by the day. By the time this is over, he's gonna be flat broke. Flat broke. If he's got to put up houses for bail, he ain't got the $1 billion we've been hearing about. Okay, he's willing to pay anything to get out of jail, of course, because he's not used to a situation like this. Who the hell puts up $50 million? This is unheard of. And then they reject him because you know why? The feds don't care about your money. The feds do not care about your money. When they got you, there's no bail holds. There's no bail holds until trial. And trial can last, you may not go to trial till next year sometime. So he's got to adapt. When I was put in trouble, another favorite Yonkers dude told me, you got to put an H on your chest and handle it. This is a part of his life that he never thought he would see. But he's got to handle it. He can never be in general population. Never. He didn't commit any crimes against children. He didn't commit any crimes against women. Okay, everybody's out to get $1 right now. You know what I'm saying? They want to leave this man flat broke. If he should have did what Russell Simmons did, he should have just left, man. He should have just left, man. But he didn't want to leave, yo. He didn't want. And I know how it is, yo. I could have left and lived in Europe. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: when you got you got houses and cars and this and that, and sometimes you don't want to give up what you got, man. You want to hold on to it. You don't want to give up the things that you work so hard to get. So you decide to stay. I could have moved to Europe and had a whole different life. But all my trees are planted in America. I used to live in the city. I got a place in New York, but I got a place up here in the mountains, Catskill Mountains, which I got my peace. Back in the day, we shout out to KRS-One. Shout out to the whole hip-hop nation who made this happen. Sean Diddy Combs changed the culture. Can't nobody deny they love listening to the music. They love listening to Biggie. Shout out to Biggie. Me and him had our episodes back in the day at the Palladium. But shout out to Craig Mack. There are a lot of great entertainers out there. Shout out to Group Total. That Diddy managed. Shout out to 112. Respect the group of work that he has done, that he's provided us throughout the years, man. Don't turn your back on this man. Don't turn your back on this man. These people are making out to be the evil thing he did. He didn't go out and rape nobody. He had a freaky lifestyle, and a lot of people do. A lot of people do freaky things behind closed doors. But that's your privacy. So how are you going to bring a man's privacy into court and prosecute him and try to lock him up for the rest of his life? Like I said, he didn't brutally beat Cassidy. She didn't get beat up and punched in the face and went to the hospital or George broken. He just wanted his clothes back. You know, people, oh, we seen the video. Look at the video closely. He didn't brutally beat her up, yo. He was upset that she took off with his clothes. And as you can see, as he dragged her, he grabbed for the bag, which had his clothes in it. And then they went on with their relationship. It ain't like she left him that day. You know, when you have women, there's always something gonna happen. You know, sometimes you're in a relationship, women always will call the police when they're upset. Or they'll call a woman that you so-called in a relationship with on the side, your side chick. You know, they'll start trouble, because they hurt, they're emotional. You guys need to support this man, yo. He did nothing to you people, for you people to be saying lock Diddy up forever. For what? For what? The guy's a good dude, man. You know, what a man does in his bedroom is what a man does in his bedroom. And it's not my business, it's not your business, it's not the court's business. They say, well, this crime started in the house. And so what? The government's case is weak. Free that man. The government's case is weak. But being that it's the federal government, being that they raided the house, being that the federal FBI leaked this tape of him getting his clothes back by Cassie and him throwing a kick that missed her and him dragging her by the hoodie, should he do life in prison? Hell no. Hell no. Like I said, if you want to be around a group of freaky people like him and they have freak offs, they're all adults. I repeat, they're all adults. I support SeanCombs, P.Diddy, Daddy's House, whatever you guys want to call it, to the fullest until they free this man. This right here is ridiculous. This case right here is ridiculous. It holds no amount of weight. And he, at this point, when you fight the feds, he don't need one lawyer. He needs a team, which I know he's running out of money quickly. I know he's running out of money. He's trying to sell properties. He's trying to sell planes. Okay, this is not something that a person claims to be a billionaire. It's somebody who's at the edge of losing it all. This case needs to be thrown out immediately. Okay, all right, one more thing. Okay, so what? Somebody got their car blown up for messing around with a girl or whatever. But did he do it? Did he do it personally? No! Go after the person who did it. These are all rumors, man. You got 50 witnesses going to tell them that we went to an orgy. So what? We went to a freak off. So what? Everybody's adults. They're free that man. So like, subscribe, and share. Blessings to everybody. I'm sorry I vented a little bit. Because if I didn't know the dude personally, I wouldn't even be venting like this in the morning. You know, maybe my coffee kicked in. Anyway, support this dude, man. Don't turn your backs on him, man. He did nothing to you people. One love. New York City King is out.